Welcome in, Dan Hardenbrook. Glad to have you along as we take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is being brought to you by your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. It's Tracy Germain. For home, auto, life, the farm, and more, remember, it's the experience that matters. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, Tracy Germain in Engadine. In your latest local news, the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office has announced they've received a new grant to help them provide more essential safety services in the eastern UP. Chippewa County Sheriff's Office announcing they recently were awarded a $2,500 grant from Enbridge that will help them equip their ORV, Marine, and snowmobile deputies with advanced search and rescue equipment. According to the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office, the funding will directly support deputies who operate the trails, waterways, and backcountry throughout Chippewa County. They say this will help ensure that they have the tools needed to respond quickly and safely when residents and visitors alike are in need of help. Chippewa County Sheriff's Office sending a big thank you to Enbridge for their continued support of public safety in the communities in Chippewa County. When the Engadine and Newberry girls basketball teams hook up next Thursday night, it'll be a special evening at the Eagle's Nest. Engadine Consolidated Schools and the Engadine Key Club are hosting a special teddy bear toss and hometown hero night. Game time will be 6 p.m. in the varsity-only contest. It's a fun night where local hometown heroes will be recognized. Also, as part of the event, you can bring a new stuffed animal, toss it onto the floor at the end of the first quarter, help celebrate the evening. The halftime ceremony will honor local heroes who make a difference in the community. Teddy bears will be donated to local organizations for kids in the communities. If you have any questions, contact Key Club President Nate Steelstra at 906-362-2953, or you can email 48556 at eupschools.org. That's the Teddy Bear Toss and Hometown Hero Night. It'll take place next Thursday when the Engadine girls host Newberry in varsity basketball action. Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital is inviting the communities in the surrounding area to participate in their next blood drive. It'll be February 11th from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Hiawatha Township Hall in Manistee. All donations collected will go to the UP Regional Blood Center, which provides life-saving care for many patients across the Upper Peninsula. Local community blood drives from the UP Regional Blood Center help benefit all 12 UP hospitals. The free community event again takes place on Wednesday, February 11th from 1 until 5 at the Hiawatha Township Hall in Manistee. If you have any questions, call 906-341-5777. Walk-ins are welcome, but if you do need an appointment time, you can call that number and get scheduled. The Michigan State Police is reminding drivers to take a few extra minutes this winter season to make sure vehicles are ready before heading out on the road. Michigan law requires windshields and back windows to be clear of anything that can block your vision, including built-up snow and ice. They're reminding drivers that cars should not have what they call snow hats. All vehicles must be cleared properly. Even though snow on the roof or hood of your vehicle may not block your view, it still must be cleared. Snow left on top of a vehicle can slide or blow off while driving, create a hazard for other motorists. State law says a person may not deposit or cause to be deposited snow, ice, slush, or any other materials into any road or highway. If large chunks of ice or snow are falling or blowing off your vehicle while you're driving, you could be breaking the law. Learn more by checking out this week's latest edition of the Newberry News, and stay safe out on the roadways this winter season. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. The news today is being brought to you by your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, Tracy Germain. Contact Tracy today or stop by the office located on Melville Street in Engadine. Time now to check in with sports. High school basketball action tonight. Newberry boys and girls will both be in action. The Lady Indians will hit the road looking to stay perfect in EUP conference play. They make the long trip over to Detour to take on the Cedarville Detour Lady Islanders. 5:45 in the JV contest. The varsity game will follow as the Lady Indians take on the Lady Islanders. In Newberry tonight, the JL DeCook Gymnasium, the scene of a rescheduled non-conference matchup. Newberry welcoming in Manistee. The Emeralds topped the Indians in a close call earlier this season. Newberry riding high. They've won 4 out of 5 games since the return from holiday break. Newberry and Manistee, 5:45 in the JV varsity game, right around 7:15. Live video play-by-play coverage on the M123 FM and My Manistee Facebook pages. The Tigers have made a major move, signing left-handed pitcher Framber Valdez to a 3-year, $115 million deal. While the future of start pitcher Tarek Skubal remains unknown, Tigers are bringing in reinforcements. Valdez, 32, is one of the top pitchers in the American League. He's been one of baseball's highest rated and most effective over the last 5 seasons. He gets the highest average annual value ever for a left-handed pitcher, a record that Skubal will soon break. It's also the record-setting contract for a Latin American pitcher. There's an opt-out in the contract after the second season. Valdez most recently pitched for the Houston Astros, of course, were managed formerly by Tigers skipper A.J. Hinch. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Here's what you can expect. Snow showers are likely, mostly cloudy, a high in the mid-20s. South winds 5 to 10. Could see around an inch of accumulation possible today. Friday, slight chance of snow. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. Wind chills, though, will be in the single digits. North winds 10 to 15, increasing 15 to 20. Early outlook for the weekend, we cool back off. Saturday, cloudy, a high in the low to mid-teens. Sunday, cloudy, a high in the mid-20s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest news, sports, and weather. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.